live in cleaner countries seem to have more longer life expectancy those those who live in dirtier countries. Dirtier surroundings such as clean water, better air quality, better handling of waste and sanitizations are all factors of that significant effect on their human health. For example, countries with high air quality scores and low exposure to harmful particles allow their people to be less sustainable to illnesses associated with air pollution. Countries with high pollution levels see high rates of non-communicable diseases, accounting for 22% of all deaths, 16% which are caused by toxic pollution. Researchers at Yale University and Columbia University collaborated with the World Economic Forum to measure the cleanliness and the environmental friendliness of over 180 countries around the world. The Economic Performance Index (EPI) ranks countries from the cleanest to the dirtiest countries world based on two policy objectives: ecosystem and environmental friendly health. Um, the EPI ranks each country on the 24 performance indicators across 10 categories that cover environmental health, ecosystem. These categories include air quality, water, sanitization, blood and habit and sustainability. The EPI allows countries to see how effective their environmental politics and how close they are to achieving their um, environmental goals. First in the category we have Denmark. Denmark is the cleanest and the most environmental friendly country. Denmark also has some of the world's best politics to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and prevent climate changes. Its EPI score is 22.5, standing out for high air quality sources and blood and standing out in the blood and habit category. Also, Denmark also has focuses on sustainability with eco-friendly hotels and solar power boats and organic food, also making its citizens having a very long life expectancy and happy life. Second in the house, we have Luxembourg. Luxembourg has made a significant progress in its reducing the negative impacts on its environment despite its rapid population and GDP growth. Luxembourg overall has a score of 82.3%, a little 0.1 percentage less than Denmark. 0.2 percentage less than Denmark, and its score is for blood diversity and habit and water resources are nobly high at the rate of 96% and 99% respectively. Luxembourg is a relatively small nation with less than 600,000 people, allowing majority of its population to be rural, and it allows its forests and natures to be more peaceful. Third in the house we have Switzerland. Switzerland is the third most cleanest country on this earth with an overall EPI of 81.5%. Switzerland scored exceptionally high for water sanitization, receiving a score of 99.99%, and as per its water resources, receiving a score of 99.67%. Switzerland is known for its clean water, thick forests, and wildfire. Fourth, we have the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is the fourth cleanest country in the world, receiving an EPI of 81.3%. This score is impressive considering the country's population of 66.52 million people. The UK has scored perfect scores in drinking water sanitization, reducing exposure of PM 2.5 exposure. The UK has also had high scores in both air quality and blood diversity and habitat. Fifth, France. France has an EPI score of 83.95, making it the fifth cleanest country in the world. Although France is industrial, almost 80% of its energy comes from nuclear sources, something which the whole world needs to know. Nuclear power, not nuclear forces. it probably used nuclear forces, it might be banned or whatever. Fifth, France. France has an EPI score of 83.95%, making it the most fifth cleanest country in the world. Although France's industries, the almost 80% of its energy comes from nuclear power, something the world needs to know and learn from, significantly reducing its carbon emissions and receiving 96.82% per air pollution, something India and the world needs to know about and learn from. Again, France's environmental incentives include hydroturides along with its rivers and banning supermarkets from throwing away unused and good food. Really, the world really needs to learn a lot from France and its EPI and just how environmentally friendly France, Denmark, Luxembourg. We have a small country of Luxembourg and it's being significantly high. It's being so significantly high in EPI, and while our India is holding somewhere around 163. Yeah, our India has a score of 173 or 63. I'll tell you at the end of the video correctly. It needs to change. Our India, and not only India, the whole world needs to recognize that we need to save our environment and we need to preserve our good, we need to make and preserve a good environment for our future and for our future generations, and just we need to bring prosperity to our nature. We humans are always in a hustle for just making money, success and everything, that we completely forget that there's a thing called nature, there's a thing called flora and fauna, there's beauty in this world and we need to preserve it. We are spoiling it. We are spoiling it in the name of money, economy. We just need to preserve it because it's the only thing which was gifted to us by God and the universe. So we need to preserve it. We need to preserve our nature. The only reason I made this video was that people need to really learn to preserve our nature and take care. And we are not only preserving our nature, also we are also expanding our life. We are also expanding our life and a good life, and we would not get health issues that we're getting from living in these polluted countries and cities. India is one of the most polluted countries and one of the most uncleanest countries on earth. Let's face the fact. Although completely every single part of India is not unsanitized, or it's not unsanitary, there are some parts of India which are very sanitary and others are very clean. But most of our India needs to be clean, needs to develop, needs to take care of its nature, because India, my dear, is a beautiful country. It has so many resources, but we're throwing it away. I know, considering our population and everything, just makes it really hard to take our environment into consideration, but we really need to do it. We really need to take our environment into consideration also. I know, just considering how busy life is or how busy just everything is, but can't you just make just like a few minutes or hours of time to just plant few plants around your house and take care of them? All you need to do is just water them. You need to just water them and preserve them. Nothing much, nothing more. You really need to take care of our environment. We really need to step in and take care of our environment. We are just taking it for granted, and we really just need to take care of our environment, and we guys need to step in. And as a thank you for watching this video, I'll read out 13 of the most cleanest nations. And first we have Denmark, second we have Luxembourg, third we have Switzerland, fourth we have United Kingdom, fifth we have France, sixth we have Austria, seventh we have Finland, eighth we have Sweden, ninth we have Norway, 10th Germany, 11th the Netherlands, 12th Japan, and 13th Australia, and 14th Spain. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like this, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And please leave a comment down below too.